Hey everybody, it's Dee Dee from Brown Girl Creating, and I'm back to do my swatching of days 11 through 15 of the Diamine Inkvent calendar 2025. So here we are. Let's see what we got in the box. Let's go to number 11. Okay, where's number 11? Oh, here's 11 right here. 11. Okay, this is cute. It's called Brrr. I love that. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, so that's number 11. Let's see. Where's 12? I think this is 19. This is 12. 12 is called Bubbly. Ooh, that looks really good. Okay, let's go on to 13. 13, here we go. Okay, 13 is called Molten Basalt. Okay, looks like another kind of blue. Okay, now 14 is up here at the top. Okay, 14 is also interesting. It's called Mittens. Oh my God, look how cool it is. Ew, I love this one. Oh my God. Okay. And now we got to get 15, which is right here. And 15 is called Frostbite. Frostbite. And it looks like another blue. Or is it purple? I don't know. We're going to see. All right. I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back. I'm going to be using, for this stretch of days 11 through 15, I'm just going to use the plaquette and the steel nib for this section. And of course, I'll be using the spoons as well. All right, so let's get started. I've got everything ready. I just need to get some paper towel because we don't want to have no mess. All right, so the first ink is called Brrr. Brrr, and it is a pigment shimmer. Now, this looks like it's going to be really beautiful. I love the way this is showing this kind of bright blue. But for some reason, I feel like I've seen something similar to this before. So we're going to wait and see. Now, what I need to do is do a good shake because the shimmer, make sure make sure that's okay. And we're going to use one of these to get the ink out. Okay. All right. Okay, so let's see what it looks like. Okay. It's interesting. It's very bright like I thought. I'm going to have to wait to see what it looks like when it's fully dried. But let's see what it does with the steel nib. Okay, so we're going to do day 11. And it's called Brrr, with an exclamation point. Okay, so you see we had a little bit of cock up there. All right, so let's go. The description, I'm gonna say that it is definitely very bright, and you can kind of see the glitter running through it. So I'm just gonna write bright blue, shining with blue glitter. I think that's a very good description of what we're seeing there. Just take a little bit of the ink here. All right, so I'm gonna use this to see, okay. All right, now, there's something I see here is this particular color, it seems to be a blue with a smidgen of green in it. I'm gonna have to change, and I have to write as well. Slightly blue green. Yeah. It looks like a very interesting color. I think it would be great to write like invitations, party invitations with it. Would be really nice. Let's see if this is gonna do right. I'm not sure. It looks like it's gone over the thing. All right, let's see if I can make it work. Okay, now I need more ink. Okay. Yeah, it looks very subdued, like when you first write with it, but there's clearly, you've got the glitter running through, and it's giving kind of a light, like a blue-green kind of color to it, which looks a little different from the way it presents itself here. It gives itself as being darker on paper. Okay, so that's day 11. Interesting. We're going to continue on with our next color, which is Bubbly. Now, this one is a shimmer straight up, and I just see nothing but gold. So I'm expecting this to look really golden. You can kind of see a little bit there. I see nothing but gold. So let's see what this is going to be, because these also can be misleading when they look like this. They look one way and they come out something else. So let's just see what we got here. Okay. Oh. Okay, now, first of all, this is a very runny, liquidy ink. And there is a lot of shimmer running through it. But as I said, it is very deceiving, because with the shimmer, it's not giving gold. It's giving green. I was not expecting that. So yeah, that's a bit strange. So let's see. Day 12. And it's called Bubbly. It's giving a shimmery olive green. Very odd. I was not expecting that at all. A very different kind of color. Very, very surprising. Was not expecting that. All right, let me see if I need to shake it up a bit more because I'm not sure when I wrote it picked up any of the shimmer. It just, with this one, the shimmer just falls right to the bottom. And let's see what this looks like. Let's see. Okay. It's very odd how this one came out. It just would not come out on one side of the plaquette. Oh, I'm not sure what's going on with that. So it's kind of lopsided. It's not as nice as this one. So I'm not sure why I did that, but now I'm going to go back and see if I can pick up a bit more of the shimmer with the steel nib. Okay. Oh yeah, you can see it. You can see it. Okay, I'm not sure, but I think I kind of like this one. And I think I like this one. It would be great for writing holiday cards, Christmas cards, New Year's cards, New Year's invitation to party card. Very, very beautiful. And I have a feeling that when this one dries, it's going to be gorgeous. Yeah, that's what I think. I think it's going to be very, very pretty, that one, once it's fully dry. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Now, I don't think any of the other Inkvent calendars had a color that was similar to this one. I could be wrong, though, but I'm not sure. All right, so let's go to day 13, which is called Molten Basalt. And this is a standard color. So it looks like a fairly dark color, and it looks like it could be like a, maybe like a dark kind of forest green color, something like that. Although the label is giving lavender. So I don't really know, people. We're going to have to wait and see what this is really giving, because I'm not sure. All right, let's see what we got. Okay, so we're gonna see, because ooh, okay, so this one is actually really giving lavender. That's not really what it looked like inside the bottle. The dark bottles are really good at concealing what the color is really gonna look like. So shout out to Diamine for giving us a surprise at every turn. This one is kind of giving me purple, but you see this part right here that's drying? That is giving me kind of like a gray situation. I think I like the way this one is turning out. Let me just see. Okay, so we are day 13, and we are molten basalt. Okay, I'm not really sure the full description, but I think it's giving me a deep violet with hints of gray. That's what it's giving me. So let's see what this looks like this. Okay. I like the way this one looks. This is kind of interesting. I don't think there was a color like this in the past Inkvent calendars. I don't think so. It's very different, but it's funny because when you rinse when I rinse the steel nib, the color that it gives me is not violet, it's blue. That is weird, but kind of cool. Let's see what it does with the plaquette. Let's hope this one works better than the other one worked. Oh yeah, this one is working better. Okay, I think I really like this one. Just a pretty color. Okay, now, you may not be able to see this, but once it's fully dry, I'm going to bring it closer, to the closer up, because I'm afraid everything is going to run if I move this anymore. But in the writing, it's so beautiful because there's this hints of blue, gray, and then there's the violet. It's extremely pretty. Very interesting, different kind of color. Wow. Well done. I'm impressed. I am impressed with that one. Okay, so our next one is day 14, and it is this one right here, which is Mittens. And this is a pigment color. I can't wait. The pigment colors have turned out to be super, super interesting. Okay, these are the ones that they do stain. They do seem to be having a problem with staining things. Okay. Okay. All right, let's see what we got here. Okay, this is like literally bubblegum pink. And you know what? I'm not mad at it. I kind of like this bubblegum pink. I could get down with this, but I would never put it inside my fountain pens. That's for sure. I think I could only actually put this one dip it in a glass dip pen, or let's see, day 14 Mittens, or or with this one. This one is bubble gum pink. Very, very nice. Oops, I need a bit more. Love it. It's really, really pretty. I know the pigment colors are becoming more and more of a thing, but for me, it's the fact that they stain is what troubles me. Let me see if it'll work like this. I like it. I like it. It might be one of my faves of all the ones that are here. This is really I think one of my faves, but I'm gonna have to wait for it to fully dry before I make my my final thoughts on that. But I'm really liking this one. Okay, now our last one is day 15, and day 15 is called Frostbite. And it is a, oh my God, I can't even read it. I think it's a shimmer. See, it's scratched off. I'm not sure what happened there. Frostbite is a shimmer, and you can kind of see the shimmer there in the bottom. So let's see what we got. My goodness. It's so tight, so tight. So tight on the okay, I'm going to put it on this side because this side is flat. All right, let's see what it looks like. Okay. It's extremely dark. It's looking like an extremely dark blue. Dark blue, but I guess you would call it some type of midnight blue or something, for lack of a better word. But being that there is shimmer in it, we'll have to wait and see. Day 15. It's called Frostbite. Okay, now, extremely dark blue, shimmer, and we will see. Even like the writing, it's a very wet ink. It's not thin or liquidy, but it is, you know, very wet, but it is thick compared to this one, which is on the thin side, and this one, which was on the thin side. This one was fairly thick, and this one was fairly thick as well, if I remember correctly. Yeah. So we're going to have to wait and see. Let me just shake this up again so I can get all of the shimmer. But I'm thinking it's going to be pretty. I think it's going to be a pretty one. Let's see if I can do it like this. Okay. And I'm going to do this one more time to do the, let's see what it looks like this. You see it's giving midnight blue. It's kind of giving midnight blue here like this. But I think there's more to it than that. There's something more to it, because this is giving more like a dark midnight blue as it dries. So I'm not sure, but it doesn't seem like anything special that we haven't already seen before. I think you've seen something like this before. And what I'll do is I'll come back when I've had a chance to look through all of these and make sure that we don't have any that are similar to that one. Because I think there will be something more going on with this one than I can actually see. This is very dark though, but I think there might be some surprises here. So that's it for right now. I'll be back as soon as this is fully dry, and then we can talk a bit more details. Okay, so everything is dry. And I have to admit, I couldn't find any colors in the past Inkvent calendars that I've gotten that is similar to any of these. Now, the only thing that I thought was kind of similar, but it's still not really the same, is this one right here. Nutmeg. It's kind of similar to this. Except this has lighter aspects to it. Now, this one is crazy because look, I don't know if you can see that, but I've got gold on my hands on my fingers from this swatch. And it's fully dried, but it gives off this kind of gold shimmer. Wow, this is amazing. It really does have a lot of aspects to it, that one. The blue is very interesting as well. I'm not mad at it. I like that it's kind of has this blue-green tint. Absolutely, I love molten basalt. This is my favorite color, I think, of this 5 colors right here. This one is absolutely beautiful. The pink looks really good too. It's very, in your face, bright pink. You have to kind of like that thing. And the frostbite looks pretty cool too. It's giving off kind of bronzy purple blue. This is really interesting to see how it goes from blue to this kind of bronzy color. Very cool. This as well is really cool how it, how it shows. And I love it with the writing. Yeah, this is a really interesting 5 colors, these. I mean, they're really, there is not a bad one in here. Really, there is not. So that's all I have for you for days 11 to 15. Stay tuned. I'll be back with days 16 to 20 very soon. Bye-bye.